Hello my lovelies, Sophia here. I thought today's video would be sort of a catch up on the no contact one that I did probably back in December by now, to sort of see what is sort of going on between the person, your specific person, and you, and sort of the dynamics between you both, and some oracle card messages, because I didn't want to do this as a pick a card reading this time. I just wanted to do it as an overall catch up. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. But first I'd like to say welcome back to all my subscribers and regular viewers, and welcome to any new viewers who have just found me. If you are new to my channel, please check out my other pick a card readings, because they may resonate as well. If this one doesn't, it is general, so it's not a private reading. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then this reading isn't for you. My guides will bring through what they feel particular viewers will need to sort of know, if you get what I mean. I also do monthly star sign readings that may be of interest to you as well. Just thank you so much for all your lovely comments and your likes and subscribes. Since I started this channel, it's coming on leaps and bounds, and I really am truly grateful. And I've had lots of private readings and bookings as well, which has been fantastic. And I love meeting you all as well. Also, if you are watching this, then please make sure it is on my channel, Sophia Psychic Tarot, because I won't see all your lovely comments, likes or subscribes if they've been uploaded to somebody else's. Also, all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's have a look at sort of the overall feel between you both, for you and your specific person. Now, you may be in contact with them, you may not be in contact with them. I think normally, going by how my guides usually bring things through, it will have a clear message. So I will say this is definitely for people who have no contact, or it can be for either. I never know until I start the reading. Okay, so dear spirit guides, please, what message do you have regarding the specific person? I'll call them the specific person in this case. This is a specific person. What energies are surrounding the specific person? I might just say SP, because I can see I'm going to have to put my teeth in for this. Right, let's have a look there. Okay, and for the viewer watching this video, and for the viewer, what's going on as an overall energy for them at this time? And an overall sort of feel for what's going on between both of them. The dynamics between them both. Okay. Right, pop them to one side. For your SP, Spirit has shown me that they're feeling very lost at the moment. They're not sure what direction to go in. They're feeling quite lost. I feel that they are feeling quite alone. Alone in their thoughts is what they're bringing through. You know, they could have 100 people around them, but they would still feel alone, because they're lost without you. Whether they want to admit it or not, they are lost without you. And I'm feeling as well that this is a bit like the Hermit card. They're showing me the Hermit card. So I feel that this is sort of them drawing within. They're going within and doing a lot of thinking. But I feel as well from the windmill that things just aren't going anywhere in their lives, and they're just feeling lost. But there's that longing as well, I'm feeling. Okay, for you though, you've been working on yourselves. You are coming through this, you're coming into your power. You no longer feel that you're not in control of the situation, even if you miss them terribly. I've just seen my mic here and it looks awful, so try and lift it up a bit. Even if you miss them terribly, you have been working on yourself and you are no longer wallowing or drowning or feel like you're losing control. You are now starting to kick ass, is what they sort of said. You are ready to take on another day, take on whatever life throws at you, and you are, you know, coming into your power, is what they keep saying. Just coming into your power. Now, between you both is things still not being revealed. Okay, there's although okay, I don't usually see this on that. This card for me is usually things aren't quite what they seem. Okay, so I'll explain that one first. So for some of you, it could be that things aren't what they seem because emotions are being held back. If you're not in communication with them, you know, you don't know what's sort of going on. But I'm drawn to the light and the dark here as being that them still in the dark, a bit like this one. You see how they're both sort of this grey, this darkness, but you are the light. You know, you are finding your feet, your purpose as well, they said to me then. But they are still stumbling around in the dark here. Right, so I'm going to use this pile for them, this pile for you, and then this pile as the together. So, excuse me. Dear Spirit Guides, please, can I have overall energy for the SP in this situation? What is the overall energy of the SP in this situation? Lovely. Okay, let me just draw. No, I'll explain each one as we go on. Okay, with this one, where I said they were lost as an overall, and they're still in this darkness, still stumbling around is what I'm being given. They are turning their backs on what's familiar around them. So like I said, they could be in a room with 100 people, but they don't care. It's like all the chatter or whatever is going on in their lives is just going over their heads. It's like they're a robot fulfilling their everyday life, but their mind is certainly not on anything else. It's just looking out towards you, that longing. Okay, and for you, let's have a look at where you are, viewer. Overall energy for the viewer watching this. Overall energy for the viewer. Let's have that one that wants to come out. Again, that beautiful sort of, we're getting all the light with you and all the sort of darkness with them, is a Judgment card. Okay, so I'm feeling from this one that you've had, again, this wake-up call. You are coming forward. You've had enough of wallowing and feeling out of control. You are now doing what you feel is right for you. They know where you are. If they want to get in touch or whatever, you know, whatever the situation is, they know where you are and they know how you feel, is what I'm getting through there. But you're coming into your own there. Okay, dynamics between both viewer and the special person. What's the dynamics or the connection between them both? Please show me. Oh God. Okay, we have some news coming in here. And the news is creative and beneficial. So, and also if you've been manifesting with the Magician, it's this news that you've been waiting to hear. And also with this one, you know, if your specific person does get in touch, you know, it's there's my guides are saying it's up to you whether you want to give them that second chance, or have you progressed enough that you're now thinking, you know what, yeah, it's great you got in touch, but I don't know whether I want you back. We'll see how it goes. I sort of feel this is in your control, in your hands. Okay, but there is some news coming in for some of you that is creative and beneficial. Okay. Another card, please. Another card, please, for the SP and their energies. Another card for their specific person and their energies. The Strength card. They are drawing upon their strength here. So where they've been lost, they're now, regardless of what's going on in their lives, they've got this longing, they're turning their back on it. They are digging deep. They are drawing upon their strength and willpower. And I'm feeling from her looking quite sort of, I'm getting two things with that. It's as if I'm getting that they are drawn to you because they know how passionate you are, is what I want to say there. Okay, how sexy and alluring you are. But I'm also getting, yes, they still know that, but if there is another person that they're with, remember I said, you know, it wouldn't matter if they were in a room with 100 people. If they're already committed to somebody else or moved on to somebody else, and that's why you're in separation, or they have a family or whatever, it's like they're the ones yawning. It doesn't matter what this other person is doing. They could be as sexy as hell, but they're like, yeah, bored now. You know what? Turning my back. Not interested anymore. I know who lights my flame. Okay, let's have a look at you. For the viewer, overall message for the viewer. The Three of Pentacles. Now with this one, I feel that it's again sort of backing up the hard work that you've been doing on yourself. And this is just reaffirming that to me. I'm an intuitive reader. I don't read the cards as they are most of the time. But for this one, you could literally have been throwing yourself into work. You could be thinking about your career instead of them. You know, like I say, they know where you are. But you are working hard on yourself as well. You're putting that work in, and it's paying off. It is paying off. Okay, let's have a look at another one between you. Message between you both. One more. Okay, they have choices, and you, I feel, are using your intuition and your gut feeling. But it's what, you've both been wishing for as well. I'm getting there. Even though you've been working on yourself really hard with these, it's like, you still in your heart love them, or you think about them, even if you hate them. You wouldn't be watching this video if you hated them. Okay, you are still hoping, and I always think with this particular Seven of Cups of mine, with this wizard here, it's a bit like the magician. You're manifesting this, and they are as well. So I feel that there's this sort of these choices, using intuitions, following gut feelings. I'm feeling, I'm drawn to the paperwork here where I feel that they may have, I think it's symbolic rather than actual, but I'm feeling that my guides are sort of saying they have things to tie up here. First, they have healed. For some of them, they may still be healing, but they they're ready to talk. They're ready to take action is what I'm getting through there. Okay, let's have a look at... I'm going to draw... I wasn't going to do this, but I feel that I want to... Right, what would they like to say to you? What would they like to say to you? What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Okay, the Six of Pentacles. Now on this one, I feel that they want to come forward. They want to give you more security. Okay, as I said that, I'm getting a couple of things. Right, for some of them, they want to come forward. They want to talk to you. They want to give you more, is what I'm getting. For others, where I said with this, like sort of tying up paperwork, you know, literally tying up what needs to be sorted their end. If they're in a family situation or they're with another person, then, you know, things still need to be tied up there. And I feel that this is them saying, I want to come forward, but what can I offer you? Some of them may not be ready yet because they want to tie this up so that when they do come forward, they can offer you more. Okay, and for you on your side, what would you want to say to them? Thank you, ladies or gents. I know what went through your minds then. Right, okay. On this card, I feel you can see them all sort of rowing. So I'm getting again a couple of things here. For some of you where you feel like, you know, if they did show up, you would rip their heads off or you would start a row or whatever, then they're sort of saying, well, whoa, you know, there's no need for that. You don't need to go down that path. What would be the point, they're saying, because it would just be distance again between you. They'd say, well, sod you then, I'm not coming back. But for others of you, it's like, you know, I asked, what would you want to say? And it's almost as if you're saying to them, look, reach out to me. I'm not going to row anymore. There aren't going to be any more rows or arguments. You've changed. Remember, these are you changing. You've sort of healed. You've found yourself. You may have, you know, found things out about yourself that you didn't know before, but you have grown stronger. And it's almost as if you're saying, look, I've learned from this. I've healed from this. There's not going to be these petty rows. I miss you. You know, just please come back. Let's start again. Right, okay. And let's do one. That's a middle one. For the middle. How are we doing for time? Okay. Right. This I feel is unfolding because although there's news that's creative, some of you, yes, will hear from this person. But for others of you, where I'm getting this feeling that they are working on themselves, they've got to tie up these loose ends, etc. If they are committed to somebody already, to somebody else, then they're saying that there is still this sort of stalemate situation and this waiting. But I'm being drawn to the glow around the head here. Is like, yes, they know what they're doing. They're just waiting for the timing to be right, is what I got through. The timing needs to be right, because if it wasn't right, it would all fall apart again. It's like they've got to tie this up properly, I'm being told. It's got to be done once and for all, the right way. So that you're not both looking over your shoulders, is what they're saying. Okay, so if they were in a relationship with somebody else and they just walked out and it was on a whim and nothing was sorted out, and then the wife or the husband or their partner, would maybe saying, well, hang on a minute, and they're going to be permanently, you would feel insecure, is what I'm getting. So it's like this time, perhaps that's what happened before, and now this time your SP is thinking, right, I need to do it properly this time. What can I bring? I need the security, I need the finances, I want this relationship to be secure this time. So they're working on it. They're working on it is what I'm getting. But they are thinking about you. Like I say, with all of these, they're building up the strength. They are feeling lost. They are wanting you. Okay, let's have a look at some oracle cards here. So let's pull the romance angel cards, and I'm going to do this different. I'm going to pull one on their side, one on yours, and one in the middle, rather than an overall. Okay, so romance angels, what message do you have for the SP? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel that they are, like the strength card, trying to remain optimistic and positive. Almost sort of still the positive thinking, the manifesting, you know, they are trying to remain positive and optimistic that they will be back with you and that they can find a solution to their problems as well, or their situation. Right, for you, for the viewer watching this, what message, romance angels, do you have for them? What message do you have for them? Give your relationship a chance. Okay, it says work on your partnership, but I feel that this is sort of like this one. You've worked on yourself. Forget the rows. You've learned. You don't want that anymore anyway. You know, being without them for some of you has hurt deeply, and you've now sort of learnt from this and you've grown. So it's now saying, right, give your relationship a chance. If they come back, don't slam the door in the face. You can if you want, but you know, give it a chance, see what they have to say. But I'm also getting there, for some of you, the actions speak louder than words. Now, you know, your SP may come back, may give you all the words you want to hear, but in your heart, you want to see actions. Actions speak louder than words. Okay? Right, let's pull one between you. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energies to others, but I feel that is just you, between you. When you're with each other, the picture is speaking to me more than the words. Okay? That's how you feel when you're close to each other. Nothing else matters. And you both know that. You both feel that between you both, and I feel that that's what they're drawing to me more than the actual picture. Right, okay, let's have a look at these fairy magical messages from the fairies oracles. Now, I did a reading, I did a video on the 3 new decks that I've got, and these are one of them, because obviously they're new in my readings. So one for a message, please, for the SP. Message, please, for the SP. Debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. Now, that can be either or. So for some of them, it could be if there was financial burdens or whatever that kept you apart or whatever, then it's sort of saying the debt's being paid off. Remember, I said that there was the paperwork, the sort of literally or not literally, you know, sorting things out, and also debt paid off in that they've cleared that connection with this other person. It's now that the debt's paid off, you're free to go. You're free to go. Fly, my butterfly, fly. Right, and one for you. One for you. I don't know why I'm speaking so sort of softly today. Usually this isn't me at all, and you know that. like I'm being very softly spoken. For you, do some research. You need more information about the situation. Look into it further before proceeding. But I feel, again, being intuitive, I'm not reading that literally. For some of you, when I said about that actions speak louder than words, then if you know your SP, okay, you know your specific person. If they are a bit of a talker, okay, like I say, you want actions this time. They could stand there and tell you whatever, and you just turn around and you say, whoa, I hear what you're saying, honey, but really, you know, you show me this time. That's for some of you. For others of you, I'm getting this for do your research. If there are different cultures or different backgrounds is what they're bringing forward there. Is this something that you really truly want? Do your research, look into it further. For whatever reason, I'm just going to leave that message with you. They're saying that for those that it does resonate with, that particular message, then you will know what I mean or what the spirit means. Okay, and one for the middle. No mix between them both. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. They're coming towards each other. You're coming towards each other. So that you can have this playful energy again. You know, the whole way through this on their side has been that missing you, that wanting to be with you. Like I say, you know, they could be in a room with God knows what, you know, they could be with their family or their partner or whatever, but that they just, you are just on their mind, but they want to do it properly so that you two can have more of a chance this time. None of this coming and going is what I'm being told. It's got to be done right. You've been working on yourself. You are getting stronger. You know, you've changed. They are changing. They've changed. You know, their heart knows that they now want you and that they want to offer you something more secure and something more positive. But for some of you, still that I'm getting, you know, actions speak louder than words. But it is positive. It is coming. So your SP is sorting things out. Okay, they're sorting things out. This is your life's purpose. It's almost as if I'm getting there. You know, this is what you've wanted. Both of you. It's almost sort of like the soulmate card I'm feeling from that one. If your children are watched over by angels, so if you have children together, or if you have children or they have children, then I feel, and you're worrying, you know, for some of you that have worries about the children in this, and they're just saying the kids will be fine. Children will be fine. And your home is protected by angels as well. So your home, your children, you know, it'll all be fine is what I'm getting. It's just going to be fine. Obviously, like I say, this is a very general reading. It's not a private reading. Not everybody will resonate with this. Not everybody's situations are the same. But for those of you that it does resonate with, I hope that this has helped, because they are changing their mindset. They just want it to be right. Okay? They know they want you, but they want it to be right this time. And you keep working on yourself. You know, you are doing brilliantly. You are doing fantastic. You know, even with this one where I'm being drawn to the books, you know, if you are thinking of doing a course, or you're studying, or you're learning more, you know, you may be doing spiritual work, whatever it is you're doing, then carry on, because you are learning, you're becoming wiser. You're doing a really great job, is what I'm getting. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, my lovelies, I just actually want to pull 3 from here, 3 major ones from here, that one, the Justice card, things coming into balance, things coming into balance, being more harmonious, him coming into his feelings, or, you know, your SP coming into their feelings, knowing what they want, and the Death card changes, the end of the old, beginning of the new. So there are definitely changes coming in here. They know what they want. They know what they want. But with the Justice as well as the scales being balanced. I know these are really, I've had these cards 30 years, so they're a bit worn, but I just love my old faithfuls. With the scales being balanced, they want it to be right. Just keep getting that through, Spirit, saying they want it to be right for your sake and theirs. It's got to be right this time. No more messing around. Okay, I'm going to leave that with you. I hope it helps, and I will catch up with you soon. Love and light.